Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your friend Bats. My name is Jared. There's Carl. There's Alfred. And today we are talking about Detective Comics Nocturne Act 1 by Ram V, Ivan Reis, Danny Mickey, Simon Sapir, Dan Waters, Jaden Sherman, and Casper something, and Christopher Minton. And this is the second volume of 5 of Ram V's Detective. There's a lot of things that I do like about it. For instance, I love Ivan Reis. And I really like Hayden Sherman's art. However, this book, man, is a slog. It is hard to read. It is long. And it is so convoluted. But it looks great. It looks great. I'd say that much. It looks fantastic. It's got a lot of spinning plates. Like, it has an entire kitchen of spinning plates. Not just the plates, but the bowls, the cups, the spatulas, the pots, the pans. Every piece of kitchenware you can find is spinning in this story. When I talk about this story with my friend Bruce, the joke is you never go full Grant Morrison, and Ram V went full Grant Morrison. Not only does he go full Grant Morrison, he goes full Grant Morrison. So does Simon Sapir and this stuff. And it, like, you know, I know it's like these, like, old, rich family from Europe who are the original Arkhams who own the land, and they have some connection with the Al Ghuls, and they're gonna take over their land again. But like, bro, I mean, this comic looks great, and like when it has like moments that are awesome, they're awesome. But there's just so much going on. So much going on. And like, you can't skip the backup stories because the backup stories become later plot lines in the A plot. So like you can't skip plot B that feels like it's not a part of anything because it becomes a part of something like 6 issues later, or like once the side story ends, it like starts up again in the main part of the story. And Carl needs to get comfy, of course, because, you know, being on this big giant bed with blankets isn't comfy enough for him. He needs to get more comfy by digging a hole into the bed and my vest. Well, Alfred just judges him. You comfy now? You good? All right. But yeah, the comic looks great, and like the character designs are really cool. Like, and we go to this art that I don't like. It's trying too hard to be like a Dave Mazzucchelli, a Eduardo Rizzo, a Frank Miller, if you will, and it just doesn't. It looks messy. But then it ends, and then you get Ivan Reis, and you're like, oh yeah, this is great. Look at this bat monster. Fantastic. But yeah, this just has an entire kitchen spinning. And, you know, I love when Cassandra Cain shows up. She's my favorite Batgirl. But nothing really matters. At least it feels that way. But yeah, and it's just a mess. It's just a mess. And I got 3 more of these. I intend on finishing them. I bought them. I gotta read them. So, but the art is good when it's good, and the story is cool. Like, stuff is cool when it's not a mess. But it's often a mess. And then like, there's like a story in here about this this family that, like, I know it's like building to something, but it's just like, this was it, this story. Yeah, I hated this story. Like, I really hate these stories where it's like this, like, old England, like, religious figures, and then there's like some evil sheriff or something, and then there's like Prince Charming, who, it's just stupid. It's just like, look at all these things that happened in Gotham before it happened. And why is Seth Rollins here? And yeah, this guy turns out he's Batman before Batman. And it's, shut up. I hate those types of stories. Like, it's dumb. But, that's a cool shot. But yeah, the art's cool when it's cool, and the story's cool when it's cool. But there's a lot of mess in here. And yeah, I don't recommend this. I don't. So, yeah. I have to read a lot of other books between each volume, it feels like. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.